Hey guys, so I'm here with a book unhaul video. I've been going through my bookshelves once again and having a bit of a clear out. These books are made up of a selection of books pretty much that I've either been sent for review and they are not really my kind of thing and I'm highly unlikely to pick them up. They're books that have been on my shelf for a really long time and I have not picked them up. Books that I've read that I've not liked, etc, etc. So they are going to go on to a new home, someone that will enjoy reading them. As always, it's really hard to go through my bookshelves and be like, I want to get rid of that, because I want to give a home to all of the books. If it was up to me, I would never get rid of any books, but I have to be realistic and be like, am I going to read that book? And it's not fair really to keep hold of books that I'm not going to read. You know, there's someone out there that will enjoy reading that book, and as well as that, you know, it's taking up space for myself that I could put books that I am going to read and really love and enjoy. So definitely had a bit of a turnaround on that perspective. I did get rid of a load of books sort of at the beginning of this year. I went through my shelves and cleared them out, but I've gone back through again and I'm being even more ruthless and just realistic in the books that or trying to be a bit more realistic in the books that I am going to read. So I have 15 books here. There will be more. Today's a weekend, so I'm probably going to go through my shelves even more today and have more books. I might even record another video today on hauling books, who knows. So the first book that I have is Unremembered by Jessica Brody. I don't know if I bought this or if it was sent to me for review, but I've had this book on my shelf for a good long while and I have never once been tempted to pick it up. So I'm going to pass that one on. Then I have The Samurai Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. I was sent this for review years and years ago. It was some of the first books I was ever sent for review, and I think that's why I've held on to them, but I have never once gone to pick these up. I know that Jenny Han is a really popular author, particularly here on BookTube. Particularly, I'm pretty sure that she wrote To All the Boys I've Loved before, but I've never even been tempted to pick that book up. So I have the whole trilogy here, and They're Gonna Find a New Home. I also have No Such Thing as Forever, a Girl Heart Boy novel by Ali Cronin. Again, never been tempted to pick this up. This is sort of a YA contemporary, and yeah, I've never once gone to pick that up, so I'm passing that on. Then I have Dreams and Tide, book 1 and book 2 in the Sarah Midnight trilogy. I don't own the third book. I did read the first book and it's sort of a paranormal type novel, and to be honest, it's not the worst book from what I remember of it. I did read it a really long time ago, but nothing about it made me want to pick up the second book. I remember sort of enjoying it. It was a little bit slow and I remember some sort of pacing issues, but it wasn't, you know, the worst book I ever read. I didn't hate it, but I obviously didn't love it enough to pick up the second book. So these will be going on to a new home. Then I have The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. Yeah. I know this is another sort of popular novel, but I have never gone to pick it up at all. So we'll be passing that on. Same with The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn Mackler. I bought this sort of when it came out. I think I remember picking this up in the supermarket, but I've since heard, I wouldn't go as far as to say like negative, well I suppose they're kind of negative reviews, but I haven't heard great things about it and it's always put me off reading it, so I highly doubt I'll ever pick that one up. Then I have Saving June by Hannah Harrington, and I'm pretty sure I read this book It's a road trip novel. I didn't hate this book. I didn't love it either. But it's about a 16-year-old called Harper whose sister killed herself. And she steals her sister's ashes and takes her to a place that she always wanted to go, which was California. And from what I remember of it, I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. So I passed that on. And then because I read Saving Hannah, but I obviously didn't love it, didn't hate it, but I didn't love it enough to read Speechless by her. So I've had this for a really, really long time and have never once been tempted to pick it up. So passing on that. I was recently sent Nobody Real by Stephen Camden, and I thought I might pick this up, but to be honest, I don't think that I will, so I'm going to pass this on to a friend. I have Crimson and Bone by Marina Foriato. I just don't, this was something to me for review, but I just don't think that I will ever pick this up, so again, we'll pass that on. And same goes for The Wisdom of Sally Redshoes. I just don't think that I will read this, so I am going to pass it on to someone that will. So that's the books for this book unhaul, guys. Like I say, there will undoubtedly be more, so stay tuned for that. Happy reading, guys.